We got the spice, we got the juice. We are making jet juice. Another classic cocktail from Oga's Cantina. It's really easy, it's really simple, let's make it. All right guys, so there is no infusion. There's nothing crazy here. You're just gonna need to grab the ingredients I tell you and that's gonna be it. First ingredient, bourbon. Second ingredient, now this is unfortunate to tell you guys, as I have harped on and preached throughout this series, don't buy anything you don't have to, save money when you can. This is the most expensive bottle of this series. This Ancho Reyes chili liqueur is around $50. It's disgusting. There weren't any alternatives that were acceptable in my opinion. If you're gonna buy this, I'm gonna do my best to give you some more recipes for this in the future, but it is good, it's well made, it's proper. Next, we'll grab some pomegranate liqueur. And again, you could get away with pomegranate juice for this one, but this is something I use quite frequently. Pama is a decent brand, but there are little shorter bottles that you can buy. You could get one for, I wanna say, less than $20. It's the half size, so weigh out your options. There are plenty brands besides Pama, so do some research, get what you want. And if you've been making all my recipes, you already have plenty of white grape juice and one super fresh, zesty lemon. So you'll first want to grab a nice bourbon for mixing. They use Maker's Mark at the park. We're just using some Evan Williams. Whatever you like, it is going to be covered up by the citrus and the liqueurs. It doesn't matter too much. And we're just doing 1 ounce of that. Now we are going to do 3/4 ounce of the pomegranate liqueur. I want to say this is what they use at the park, but again, most pomegranate liqueurs are going to be acceptable. And let's crack open this Ancho Reyes. Oh, son of a gun. We're gonna do 1/2 ounce of the Ancho Reyes. Let's keep this simple. Let's just do 1 ounce of white grape juice. And now for our final juicy ingredient, 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. Let's see if we can get 3/4 ounce from just 1 lemon. Oh yeah. Let's add our ice. Pour over ice. And that was quick, that was simple, that's lightning fast, that's jet juice. It's really good. You get, I think the spice with pomegranate is so confusing, but delicious. Confusingly delicious. Because you just don't really know what you're tasting. I don't think spicy pomegranate is very common at all, but it should be. Because it's just such a good combination. As I was saying, you don't get a lot from the bourbon. This is really a spirit carried by the sugar and the flavors of the juice, which there's not a problem with that. This just isn't your bourbon forward cocktail as some people might expect. You can always reduce the juices and the liqueurs, but if we're recreating what's at Disney, this is the way to do it. Now my only complaint here is Disney. This is called jet juice, right? Jet juice. Where's the jet? Where's the speed? Where's the, I think that's my biggest complaint. If I were making this cocktail, because I make Star Wars cocktails all the time on my page, I'm always customizing them. One, I don't think jet juice is that good of a name. I'd call it like hyperdrive or something, the hyperdrive thruster. I don't know, I'd call it something else for sure. But to that same point, I wouldn't just have jet juice without any sort of energizing factor. I really think you could add a little bit of Red Bull syrup to this, easy to make. I'll put it in the description. Super easy recipe. Boil down some Red Bull, make some Red Bull syrup. It's gonna pair so well with the flavors you already have in here. It's gonna give it that little extra boost, just a dash of caffeine. And yeah, it's something this drink really would have benefited from. There's a lot of things I would like to upgrade. I'm not gonna do that for every drink. I just think this one, maybe even some smoked chili bitters on top. I mean, it's hard to critique a perfect drink, but I just need that boost, Disney. Give me the caffeine. There you have it, guys. That is jet juice. It's really simple, just as fun as the rest, not as beautiful by any means, but don't judge a book by its cover. Try the jet juice, try my recipe for the jet juice, and let me know which one you like better. Until then, I'm gonna continue making cocktails from Oga's Cantina. Jet juice is in the books.